Hello, my lovelies. So, guess what? I've decided to vlog in place of some of my regular blogs. I will continue to blog, but I just wanted to see about this vlogging thing. So, here we go. I decided to touch on my favorite topic, happy. You all know I love that topic. So, happy. What is happy to me? Happy, in my opinion, is that feeling of contentment and satisfaction that you just allow it to take over regardless of what is going on in your life. It's when you tell yourself that I'm just not going to stress. I'm going to allow that feeling of calmness to take over. It's okay. Everything else is going wrong. It's okay. So how do you do that? Well, for starters, you have to be very positive. You have to refuse to be stressed out when things go wrong. Now, that is impossible, right? Well, not quite. It's a challenge, but it's not impossible. So, how do I achieve that? When things go wrong in my life, I refuse to have regrets. Regrets are no in my book. I just refuse to have regrets. I think it's a terrible feeling to sit there and feel bad for myself because something turned out bad or did not go quite the way I expected it, or someone failed me, or I didn't play my part. It happens. We can't just always say that people fail us. We have to accept that we all sometimes play a role too when things go wrong. I'm not saying that this is usually the case, but sometimes we also play a role when things go wrong, and we have to accept that. We have to get the lessons from every bad situation. This is how I deal with bad outcomes, a disappointing outcome. Instead of sitting there and feeling bad or beating myself up, what can I learn from this? What can I get from this? What's the takeaway? What's the lesson here? But regrets? No, I don't do regrets. I don't do that at all. Now, I got my lesson out. What do I do with the person or persons that disappointed me? I try to forgive them. Why? Because when I do things wrong, and we all do things wrong, we don't always get it right, I want people to forgive me. I don't want them to hold it over my head for the rest of my life. So because of that, I want to forgive people because I need to be forgiven when I do things wrong. I try not to hold grudges. All of these things might be difficult, but you strive for them daily. Those people that are always there for you, show them that you appreciate them. Show them that you value them. Don't assume that they know that you love them. Tell them and let them know. Money does not buy happiness. Don't kid yourself that because you live in the nicest home or drive a fancy car or have a glamorous outfit, that's happy. They give you temporary happiness. At the end of the day, happiness is that feeling, is that innermost feeling that comes from deep within, and it brings you calm. So when we're stripped of all the glitz and glamour, happiness comes from deep within. So let's not kid ourselves here. Try to spend some time with yourself. In fact, that's when you think better. That's when you make great decisions, when you're by yourself and you're not being affected by outside forces or external influences. No brother, sister, girlfriend, boyfriend, spouse, no one. Just you asking yourself, what do I want in life? You make a decision. Sometimes it's okay to just make a decision on your own, for yourself. Find something that you can do that makes you happy, and you can do it all by yourself. Stop always looking for someone to do things with you. Oh, but I don't have anyone to do it with. Well, that's crazy, because you can do things all by yourself and just be quite happy. Okay? So be compassionate, be thoughtful, be kind, treat people the way you want to be treated. Yes. Now, one big thing, do not act in haste. Don't be spontaneous in your responses. With all this age of technology, we all have all this fancy phone. Someone sends you a text. You want to show them that you can do an even better job at being nasty. Don't do that. You don't always have to reciprocate to nastiness. Don't grab your phone and go and send. Think before you send. You know, you could lose a friend in just 1 second, the click of a button. Don't do that. Don't act in haste. Don't be brash. Be kind. Be thoughtful. I've said all these awesome things. Makes me sound like the president of happy, huh? Well, I don't always get them right. I'm full of flaws just like the rest of you, but I know what to do to get to my happy, and I strive for you daily. I hope these tips have helped you. When you go through your day, today or tomorrow, whenever you get the chance to listen to this, think about it. Think before you act. And always, always live, love, and laugh.